Just doing a bit of exploring on this trip. We're just out of Amberley, and I've just been looking for spots to park up. We're not really supposed to camp here, so we probably won't stay, but apparently there's some good fishing on this wee river, so I'll have to pinpoint where we are. Take it for a wee walk. So we're just in the back of Amberley where this little green flag is on the map. It's actually not that far away, it's only a couple of minutes. So. Got my cold snacks. I was talking to a guy before and he said there's a few fish in here, so not that I fish much, so I might have to start taking up fishing. Fishes. Not a bad wee spot actually. Hey, so we're like I said, just out of Amberley, and we're kind of making our way towards Lake Taylor, I think. There's a campsite up there. I haven't really been up in that way, so we're going to go check it out. Lake Taylor and Lake Sumner, which is sort of on the way to Hamner, but more inland, I guess. We'll see how we go. Just checking out these cows. They're not that interested in me though. Found some friends. Hello. Sharon the cow whisperer.
Not much food.
No, these are all empties. By empty I mean they're not in calf at the moment, which means they're just carrying them over so they don't need a lot of food. They're not that hungry though, they didn't go for the grass I put them in, so it can't be that bad. Just made it to the Waipara riverbed in mid-Canterbury. Just having a bit of a cruise around, looking to see what's about, see if there's anywhere good to stop for a night. Well, we're here at spot number 2, which is the Huranui River. I think it's the Huranui River. But the turn off when you go to Hamner anyway, when you turn off the main road. We're just scouting out. You can see there's rubbish, people's rubbish. We'll pick that up on the way back. Oh, ducks. Looks like a reasonable little spot for fishing down here too. Yeah, I don't know why I keep going on about fishing. It's like I've never really fished much in my whole life, but apparently this time I'm like all about it. So, you know, whatever. There's some more ducks. So this is another place where it tells you you're not really supposed to camp. There's no camping signs everywhere and blah blah blah, but who's going to really check down here? I mean, as long as you hide a wee bit, surely you'd be fine, wouldn't you? I don't know. Anyway, I'd risk it. So we turn inland at Waipara and head through the Weka Pass towards Waikara, I think it's called. And we turn inland and then we from there again and we head towards Harwoodin. Once you get to Harwoodin, you just kind of drive straight through town and carry on going, and it's like 2 hours drive out of there. So this is Waikara, I think.
There's a sheep.
Hang on.
There used to be a sheep.
Yep, Waikara.
That's the sheep.
And then you just carry on through there and you go through to Harwoodin, and then you'll go past, there's a campground in Harwoodin too, which looks
Like
quite good. Just the main, I think. And you go past the golf course and you just kind of keep heading out of town. So we headed on through past Harwoodin, sort of inland, and down this narrow Tarsiel road, which eventually turns into just a narrow shingle road. And you're kind of just driving for, I don't know, I think it took like 2 hours to get to Lake Taylor, eh? It's quite a wee ways inland. The road's not too bad though, it was pretty good. It's a bit, what do you call, corrugated, but not really any big potholes or anything, at least not to the campground anyway. Nice drive though, nice scenery.
Like campers and stuff down in there.
Park up here on the way home or something.
There's thoroughfare. Next 40 kilometres is going to be winding. Oh, shaky.
Thank you.
I was saying it's supposed to be sort of a river, but it's more like a creek.
Yeah, it's definitely not a river.
No. It's funny what they call rivers in this country though.
It always amazes me in New Zealand how quickly the landscape and everything changes. And I mean, I think I said before, this is like a 2-hour drive inland, and I think it's kind of just like a dead end road. It doesn't really go anywhere, but the scenery just changes. It's like around every corner it's different. You don't really see it unless you get out here and just get amongst it, you know? There was a few of these forts, but they were all concrete bottoms, so no dramas. It's a lot of driving to get to this campsite. I hope it's worth it. Hopefully there isn't too many people here and there's nowhere to camp, because that would really annoy me if I travelled 2 hours to get to a campsite and it was full. That would suck. Well, we made it, guys, and what a view. Definitely worth the drive. The fun and games at Lake Taylor.
When you're a tween.
Yeah, the fun games that tweens do. Apparently the water's quite cold. So these two kids on the shore are trying to get their mate who's on the airbed floating out there with a hole in it to come back and pick them up, and he's not so keen. Yeah. As you can see, we're here at Lake Taylor, and you can't see much because it's sunny. Anyway, so we're here at the stock campsite. This one here.
That sounds like meaningful commentary, dear.
Yeah. And yeah, it's like $8 a night or something per person, and there's like toilets and stuff. We might do a bit of a walk around later on. In the meantime, we're just chilling out here, enjoying the view. It's like a 2-hour drive from Harwoodin or something to get here, so it's quite a wee ways inland. And yeah, there's no cell phone reception, so I don't know, maybe tomorrow we're going to go see if we can find Lake Taylor, which is a bit further, not Lake Taylor, Lake Sumner, which is a bit further around. In the meantime, we're just watching the shenanigans of the airbed with a hole in it and the kids that keep getting blown out in the water.
And the guys over there in the kayak who won't come over and rescue.
Yeah, and his friend over here in the kayak, he doesn't want to come rescue him, which is fair enough. I wouldn't either.
He is coming back though.
He is, he made it back. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Anyway, just looking out here, and we've got bloody old Scuba Steve out there. This, Scuba Steve, you know, he's rescuing some tree branches by the looks of it, and having a great time. And these two Asian chicks that are Sitting down here, looks like they've got their colouring in books and crayons and having a great time as well, you know. Looks like they're getting ready to head back to the tent and get their arts and crafts on, you know. Bit of, what do you call it? Paper mache and, oh, collages, that was it. Yeah, you're going to start doing some collaging, you know.
Need your scissors for that.
You definitely need a good pair of scissors for that, you know.
A couple of
pairs of scissors would be great, because you know you need that action, you know, the
scissor action.
that scissor action, yeah. Yep. That's just what's going on here, you know. Just sitting here drinking cold snacks and making up stories about everybody else in the campsite. Oh, Scuba Steve's gone under.
Scuba Steve's gone down. Oh no, he's back.
He's back. It's alright, if anyone can do it, Scuba Steve can. Good job, Scuba Steve. Good job. What a great spot though.
It is, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Big.
Yeah, the one in the darker colour is definitely the more manly one.
Love green.
Yeah.
You don't hold my hand like that anymore, babe.
No.
No.
Nope.
I just have to walk all by myself.
Yep. It's actually dog friendly. So this map actually shows a list of all the walking tracks and all the huts and whatnot around the area. There's quite a few of them, and some of them are quite long. They're like, you know, 3 or 4 day walking tracks. It'd be quite cool if you're into walking and doing track stuff and that there. And yep, off for a bit of a walk. So this is the campsite anyway. Apparently there's 15 campsites here, and you just pay online or you pay when you get here. And you can actually go this way to Lake Sumner according to that sign, so we'll be going this way tomorrow, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah. It's actually quite a rough track, so we didn't actually end up going here in the van. Maybe next time. So hey, here it is, Lake Sumner. There's our van down there. Lake Taylor, sorry. Lake Taylor. This is the campsite. Got toilets and a wee, almost like a little kitchen-y thing, eh? Kind of cool. Kitchen sink and a bench. You don't normally get that sort of stuff, do you?
No.
No, you don't. Yep. People actually swimming in the water, which is probably the same as Benmore, which was like 10 degrees or something, I would imagine. So
They've got nice wetsuits on though.
yeah, I wouldn't be jumping in. Anyway, we're off for a walk. Found this mean Aswee campsite, and it's on private land, so you have to get consent to camp, and I can see why, because look at the fucking state of it. You know, look at these people leave this shit like this. It's no wonder people don't let you camp anywhere anymore. Look at it. That's disgusting. If you're one of these people and you come out here to get away from it all and you just leave your shit lying everywhere, you're a piece of crap. Look at this campsite you could have. Look at it. Look how much rubbish. It's just everywhere you look there's broken bottles, eh? You could have this just out your campsite door, but oh no, you can't pick up your rubbish, so nobody's allowed to come here anymore. Chilling in the van, watching movies. How good.